Hello, and welcome back to Hey Miss Kelda. This is Kelda Lane Poynott, author and educator. And today's question is: both of us work full time. Is it still possible to homeschool our children? I will say, without a shadow of a doubt, it is possible. And I have seen numerous families, whether they own their own business, whether they are full time employees out of the home, whether they work from home, single parents. I have seen numerous successes in this area. So please do not think that just because you work full time makes you, makes it impossible for you to homeschool your children. So let's be creative. First of all, we need to have time management. We need to be able to organize our days in such a way that we're still going to be able to make schooling a priority. That means we're going to need to be organized and we're going to need to have a plan before the week begins or even before the school year begins. We're going to need to have a plan that is going to encompass our goals for the school year. Also, you might need to outsource, maybe with tutors, maybe with online curriculum, so that that helps ease the burden of you being responsible for every single subject that your child is required to do. This being said, if you are the hands-on learning type, then schedule your day so that it works around your school, works around that school works around your work schedule. This is going to impact your family dynamic, of course, in the way that you've been normally doing things. Like if your child has been in school and then suddenly now they're home and you're still working full time, but you're used to the I go to work all day and then I come home and help my children with homework. So that time that would be spent doing homework, that 3 or 4 hours in the evening that possibly would be homework time, would be the academic learning time at this point. Many families have been successful with this. Some families are able to alternate their schedules so that they have more time or that there is a constant coverage of adult supervision in the household. So maybe dad goes to work super early, comes home early, mom goes to work in the afternoon and works in the evening, or vice versa. So there are many ways to be flexible with this. If you own your own business, or if you have the flexibility to work from home, or if you have the flexibility to bring your children to work with you, that's probably the most ideal situation. And I've seen that be even more successful because your children are learning strong work ethic and they're learning your family business along at the same time. So, the most important thing is to understand that if you have work, we all have work demands, or we wouldn't, we need a way to support our families. So we need to figure out a work, home, and school balance. And I think with just a little bit of creativity and involvement from all parties, the even the children saying like, what's this going to look like for us? And everybody put their heads together. I really believe that you can be successful even in the midst of your full time job, your full time requirements, and all the while your children are learning and thriving and succeeding in their academics. You may find me on patreon.com/keldapoynott, and there you will find many homeschooling resources. I'm also on Facebook, Kelda Poynott Author. You can email me, and all of my published works are on Amazon.com. Good luck, and I really encourage you in this time of homeschooling.